What's up, everybody? Welcome back. The Gilbert Arena Show.
Yeah, I had to change my name. Had to get it
You-
back.
Nigga on Snooty Booty now.
That no chill. Had to change it from the no chill. Had to grow up a little bit. That's all.
Yeah, I like the no chill Gil. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like this
Me,
mature Gil and everything going on nowadays.
me neither.
Making me nervous.
Hey, listen, everybody rebranding, so I got to rebrand too.
Getting colonized and gentrified, but all gravy. God is good. Still employed at this current moment. Hopefully. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gilbert Arena Show. It's been a little bit. We at least a week since we jumped on a live. We had the Shakur Stevenson interview. Shout out to everybody who checked that out.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I like young fella.
That YouTube channel used to be called Gil's Arena. It's now The Arena Zero, so there's no confusion.
The Arena Zero, yeah. So that episode was Gil's Arena episode.
On The Arena Zero, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't the Gridiron episode, you know.
Yeah, I saw some people were confused. I think didn't realize there was multiple shows, multiple things going on, questioning if we are still employed or not. I heard my woof woof obviously belongs to the street.
Yeah, it got colonized. You know what I mean?
Like, communal woof woof.
Yeah, it went from light skin to white. You know,
a full demelanation on my white side, but. Got a lot to talk about, Gil. A lot going on in the basketball world. I know you are a football guy now, but obviously 3-time All-NBA, a legend, better than Steph Curry by the age of 25. At the age of 25.
By the age of 25.
25. Yeah. Boom, stop, and then stop. But got to talk a little bit about this Clippers situation with Kawhi. I think that's a good place for us to start. A lot going on. So we know about the marketing deal with Aspiration, the no-show job, NBA currently investigating. Taking a lot of twists and turns there, but a lot of information and reports coming out about Kawhi's time with the Clippers. A lot of insiders, people who want to remain anonymous, saying that Kawhi's been a nightmare to deal with. A lot of stuff going on internally, behind the scenes, a lot of demands. They talk about his Uncle Dennis and kind of all the things going on there. I think a lot of the stuff he's asked for, not necessarily outside of the range of what a superstar of his magnitude should ask for, but Kawhi in the midst of that 3-year, $153 million contract that he signed. I think he's got 2 years left on that. A lot of reports saying that the Clippers want to, or some amongst the organization want to part ways with him. I look to 2027. Yeah. but just saying the juice hasn't been worth the squeeze during his time, been hurt a lot. Obviously appeared in less than 60% of the games. I think they've only won 3 playoff series during his time in LA. Obviously, when he came, they thought him and PG were going to bring championships. Must have forgot this is still the Clippers, ladies and gentlemen. They're still the Slippers. No matter how you rebrand, reshape, new arena, whatever you're doing, still the Clippers. But, yeah, so according to one Clippers insider says, quote, "This has been a nightmare. He's an incredibly talented player when he's healthy, but as everyone knows, he's rarely healthy, and his camp is just so difficult to deal with. His time here, thankfully, is coming to an end soon." This was in the Dallas Hoops Journal. There was also an article by Baxter Holmes from ESPN today detailing, outlining, chronicling what it's been like with Kawhi, I think, over the past 6 years during his time in LA. But, guys, I just want to get your opinion. You hear the situation, the saga going on. But before we do, we got to talk the Clippers squad that they have coming, on paper at least, for this season.
It's nice. I mean, I'm listening. Listen, okay, we can talk about the past. Yeah, it hasn't panned out, but you know, when he was making these demands, he was hot, right? He was cooking like flapjacks out there. You know what I mean?
Just want a chip. I'm just, hey.
Yeah, chip, Finals MVP. So I'm pretty sure, to come to the Clipper squad, he demanded a lot of stuff. You wasn't going to get him without it, so you got him and PG. So I'm pretty sure he was asking for everything that he can get his eyes on. I would have. Anybody would have. Like you're talking about where he was at that moment in time. So, you couldn't match. You gotta remember, he was going to make more as a Toronto Raptor. So for them to match it, they had to give extra shit. Right? I won't, if he said I want half of Malibu, that shit, fuck it, let's go. Right? Well, I want free shit downtown, like whatever he wanted in that moment of time, they were going to give it to him for him to land there. So, that is just business.
And I think from some, so Baxter Holmes, a very well-respected journalist, a person I respect a lot. I think he interviewed like over a dozen people, Clippers insiders, other GMs, people kind of just familiar with the situation. So a lot of people on the Clippers side basically they saw how that relationship with the Spurs and why that relationship tarnished, ultimately ending with him going to Toronto, winning a chip. Everybody, I think, agrees at that point the trade, obviously sending SGA and all that to get PG. Kawhi told the Clippers, I'm not coming unless y'all get PG. So Clippers frantically get that deal done. Everybody at that time, I think, PG finished top 3 in MVP voting that season with OKC. So everybody makes that trade at that point. But obviously that duo left much to be desired. But just looking at it, I think Kawhi was eligible for a 4-year, $220. He signed the 3 for $153 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the Clippers had a little bit of leverage, knew that any other team that was going to try to sign him was going to look at his health reports, his injury reports, and they were more or less covering up a lot of that information to protect Kawhi, as was one of the criteria for him coming to the team. He said, don't say shit about me. Don't say shit about my health. They've been fined numerous times, investigated. Doc Rivers, back when he was coaching them, obviously, got fined for saying Kawhi was healthy when it was proven that he wasn't. But it just seems like a lot to deal with to not get to the finals.
No, listen, when that Kawhi trade happened, everybody and their mama who hated LeBron James, who hated the Los Angeles Lakers, somehow became Team Clippers.
Yep.
I mean, the Clippers were favored to win everything. Like I remember I went to game 1, Clippers came back and won that one, right? Their first match. And everybody, it's Clip City championship, boom, boom, boom. COVID happened, right? They go into the bubble. Clippers is favorite to win the chip in the bubble.
Then what happened?
It was a real championship when the Clippers was favorite. When the Clippers was favorite, everybody was talking about how amazing this Clipper team is and how this championship is validated. Soon as they lost to Denver, oh, it went Mickey Mouse like a motherfucker. Oh, it went PG-13 for sure after that. I mean, shit, didn't Doc Rivers got fired before the game ended? He already had the Philly job before that game ended. I remember hearing about that he came in from golfing, and then Kawhi's, I think, mother was like, yo, you pretty happy about your golf score. I guess he was really happy about his golf score, and they didn't think he was worried about the game and focused on the game, and they kind of challenged that, and when he lost, he was basically on an out. So, as soon as that game was over with, he was already on the phone with Elton Brand. Like, hey, how you doing? You got a job for old boy over here? But, the fact that, everyone turned their back now, it didn't pan out, right? You put your eggs in the basket. It is what it is. I mean, if you rewind back, you're still going to make that deal. They won 3 playoff series. That's great. It's Clippers, right? It's Clippers. Let's not beat around the bush and act like this was a real franchise that's been balling and making great sound decisions. Over the last 40 years, they haven't. It's their dynasty. If you go there, you know what happens to your career. So I don't feel bad for him.
Before we continue, Gil, shout out to everybody watching on the Gilbert Arena Show YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody watching on Playback. We are back on Playback. It has been a minute. Shout out to Greer for making this happen. Playback got a whole new layout. I don't know what the fuck going on. It looks beautiful, though. Very, very trendy, stylish.
Hey, listen, I'm not even going to lie. Hey, it got all kinds of landscape, portrait recording, media segments.
Buttons and shit, all types of, I'm a simple man, Greer. Too many buttons.
So, listen, I ain't going to lie.
When old nigga like myself.
Over here in this left, I'm like, whoop. Okay.
A lot going on, but shout out to Playback, doing it big. Shout out to Playback as well, Gil. As you know, I'm a big fan of show jobs. I don't do no show jobs. I do show jobs. I show up, give my check. And Playback sent the check.
Whoa. We've been doing a lot of Gil's Arena no show, getting checks.
No. Everything we done. Resume.
You're right. Resume. Our resume is.
For everybody in the chat who asking about Gil's Arena will be coming back soon. We are waiting for information and updates. Got the other show with your buddy Skip going right now, the football show. We shall be back.
Hey, let us you got to pretend that we know what's going on. Yep. We're gonna be back in October between the 1st and the 31st. We should be back.
I hope so. But just want to point out, shout out to everybody. Season 4 Gil's Arena, first 3 seasons in 2.5 years. Gil, you built that account to 1.13 million subscribers, over 900 million views as a result of Gil's Arena. So shout out to the football show, but just want to mention what elevated and propelled that football show to become in existence. So don't forget about us over at Gil's Arena, ladies and gentlemen. 1.13 million subscribers, 900 million views on Gil's Arena, doing legendary content. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. Bless us with the interview that dropped today over on that channel. But anyway, back to this whole Clippers situation. The Clippers got a squad. Let's just call it what it is. Let's be real. Like, got Bradley Beal, John Collins, got what? Brooke Lopez coming through, CP3, year 21, Harden back. I'm just saying they have a crew over there. It seems like it may be this year or bust for Kawhi in this Clippers team. If Kawhi can stay healthy. So previously that year, I think he signed the extension, played 68 games that year. I want to say he was second team All-NBA, if I'm not mistaken. This past year, did not do those things. But they were talking too about the Olympics, right? So he pulled up to the Olympics. They found out that he had surgery in like May. So he showed up there, I want to say late June, early July. And the Olympic Committee didn't know about it. So the Clippers tried to vouch for him, say, no, he's good to go. They were saying he was looking sluggish out there. That's why they ended up sending him home. We saw him pull up with that baby suitcase.
Yeah, so he had the smaller suit. It looked like he was there for the day. It didn't look like he was making a goddamn team. I can tell you that for sure. We even called that out.
Yeah,
he looked like he had a whole bag. He was over there just coming in for the night. He was coming in for one night.
Flew the workout to Vegas with no intentions of letting her stay long. Sent her right back.
This team, it just seems like this is probably the best squad that they probably had. And now you have all this Kawhi drama surrounding it. And the fact that you got people inside the organization turning on them right now and throwing all that dirt on them right now. It seems like inside sabotage. Because if you really believe that your team is going to win and you believe that this is it, you're not going to be throwing all this stuff out, because when he gets back in town, he's going to be trying to find out who leaked all this stuff, who's been talking, who's been running their mouth. They need to be gone.
But I think the consensus now in the field is like, well, Kawhi, you don't run shit around here anymore. Everybody seems like around the league gearing up for free agency 2027, Giannis, Joker potentially. A lot of people, I've seen reports like 8 or 9 teams are preparing to try and make these big plays for Giannis and Joker. But they can only be on one team. So a lot of you niggas is going to strike out. So a lot of you are saving money, trying to have cap flexibility, and you're not getting these dudes.
Yeah, the fact that you're going to treat Kawhi like this, and he's the only superstar that's came there willingly. I don't see. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, when you're talking about getting someone of that stature in that jersey, and this is how you're going to end the relationship. Your money can't change, the history of something.
Yeah, I believe he's eligible for an extension next summer, if I'm not mistaken, as well. That'll be the final year.
He got an extension every other year. It looks like. Sounds like.
My money.
But I mean, it's one of those things where you bit the Kawhi bullet. You gotta sit with it. It's you have to. Like, it's more about the legacy that you're trying to leave, right? If you throw dirt on his name and kick him out, a lot of other free agents are going to be reluctant to come there.
And that's the other thing I talked about a little bit earlier. So he signed that 3 for 153. I believe he was eligible for 4 for 220 when he signed that. But the Clippers basically knew if you try to get that from any other team, they're going to check the Carfax and they're going to see, be able to look under the hood and see a lot of the shit that we've been keeping on the low under wraps.
Yeah, he signed a team-friendly deal. It seems on both sides they've been doing good by each other, right? The only thing that's done came in the way is Kawhi being hurt, right? He just hasn't gotten that thigh, I mean, but whatever happened at the Spurs, they should just erase that. In the sense of, obviously, if he's still affected today, that means what was going on as a San Antonio Spur, you got to side with Kawhi now. He wasn't ready, right? Him getting outside evaluations, obviously, he knew something was wrong. And what they were saying in the medical staff for Spurs, we can say as of today, they were fucking wrong because he is still hindered from that injury. I mean, it went down to his knee. I mean, you done damaged, trying to, play through injuries. From one of my people on the inside, they said he works too hard.
Yeah, you have said that before on Gil's Arena, the show that used to have the YouTube channel Gil's Arena, that is now just the Arena Zero. But you have said that's the thing, and Kawhi loved by his teammates, obviously a nice presence in the locker room for that reason because they know how hard he works. But how hard is somebody yourself who's worked that hard, Gil? You talked obviously at length about how much work that you've put in to get to where you were at during your time in the league. How hard is it to turn that switch off once you programmed and more or less institutionalized to put in that amount of work?
Man, and to be honest, if it's what you do, meaning if you work out, that's what you do. You dedicate to the game, watching film, playing, training, working out. If that's what you are built on, being injured is hard for you because you don't know anything else. KD don't know anything else. LeBron don't know anything else. Kawhi don't know anything else. Curry don't know anything else, right? Giannis, you got these guys that sit there and they just train all day and work all day. You take them away from the game, they don't have anything else, right? So you get depressed if you can't train and can't work out. So with someone like him, he's not resting his knee because he's in there shooting so much, right? Making sure his jumper's wet, his jumper's ready, and he's on his knees and he's on his legs more than the team would like. And he just doesn't know how to stop. And that is an issue, when you have injury to guys like that they're just going to keep pounding on it because they want to get their thing right.
I know that sounded crazy. Who don't want to get their thing right, though? I'm going to be real. Who don't want to get their thing? So we have a question from L. Pucky. L. Pucky put $5 in the offering plate, said, Gil, what do you think is going to happen really with the Clipper situation?
With the money situation, him having a job, getting paid. I mean, listen, he's been working for the Clippers, ain't did shit. 40% of the money he got, he was off duty.
No-show job.
That was a no-show job. So I'm going to just be honest with you. There's not going to be anything found. Because I can tell you this, let's just be honest. It's the NBA. It's a business. Every single person that runs any of these teams are guilty of the same thing.
Yeah.
If you think over in Mo, Knicks, NYC, if you think that Brunson deal, him turning down $100-something million, don't got no behind the back scene shit going on, you're crazy. I can tell you that for damn sure. There's no way a man that good turns down that money if it wasn't given to him somewhere else. That's the only way it works, right? If you think about Miami when Braun them came there, and Haslam turned down that 40-something million he was getting from Dallas to sign for $12 million. I can tell you this right now. $12 million, I don't know how many boats and houses and condos you can get for $12 million, but I can tell you this for damn sure. As much assets that he had, it was way more than the $12 million he done signed for, is all I'm saying. So, there's a way to get around things, and at the end of the day, I can't blame these owners for trying to make it work to compete, because the only reason that they have to do that is because there's a cap. If you fucking take the cap off, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Just most of y'all ain't going to have no teams. I can tell you that for sure. There ain't going to be no team in Memphis. There ain't going to be no team in Detroit. There ain't going to be no team in Minnesota. There ain't going to be no team in Milwaukee. Right? Utah ain't going to have no team. Go and get a Sacramento, you're gone. Because you're not going to be able to afford any of your players because all the cash cows is going to overpay for everybody. Just going to be honest. You think You signing John Morant for 145 when the Lakers can give his ass 300?
Fair.
It's just a real thing. It'd be just like the Dodgers and the New York Yankees. It's just going to be two teams sitting with everybody.
So I think another layer that people got to realize, right? You talk about Ballmer, I think richest owner in the league, if I'm not mistaken, got like 120 billion. Ballmer, the reason that all these other owners are getting all of this bread right now. Ballmer bought the Clippers for $2 billion. They were not worth that. He just wanted to get into the NBA, wanted to get his foot in the door, overpaid. I remember when these situations were going down there at the Ritz-Carlton Marina Del Rey, kind of sorting all this stuff out. My dad's close friend who played with the Bucks, Junior Bridgman, rest in peace, legend. They initially came to him to try and put a crew together, but he was like, nah, they're going to pay way too much bread for this franchise. It's going to end up being an overpay. He's a savvy, smart businessman. But Ballmer comes in, pays that $2 billion. Now, from that moment, that's where we see these valuations skyrocket because of that deal, because Donald Sterling was salty at his side booth for taking pictures with Magic Johnson and Matt Kemp. You have the Lakers selling for $10 billion. This all comes back to Donald Sterling.
Yes, it does.
Which is crazy.
You got to go woo-ha, because at that point the Wizards was the last team to sell for like $350.
Yeah, it was something, but they jumped to $2 billion, and like we always say, Clippers worth $2 billion. What are the Lakers worth? What are the Knicks worth? So shout out to
someone said cap for billionaires, Gil. No, seriously, it's listen.
I love billionaires.
Dolan, Mickey. You have the guy in New Brooklyn, right?
Josiah, not to be confused with Josiah.
You got the Ballmer, right? If there was no salary cap that forced them to play under the same rules as the teams that got small money, they would just bully, and that's the reason there's a lockout. I mean, not a lockout, but the cap is not for the rich; it's for the poor, so everybody plays on the same playing field. They don't want you to overpay for a player, right? You know, if you're talking about just erase the salary cap for 1 year. Who you think is going to buy everybody up? Ballmer. He can give them what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where, you know, you're worth that much, but you're still playing at this handicap level. So you're how much he worth? 100 and what?
120 bill somewhere on there.
Is 120
somebody in the chat? Google it real quick for me. I don't feel like typing.
120 bill is being evaluated at the same level as somebody would a billion. They got to be on the same playing field and go by the same rules. That don't sit well with him, right? It won't sit well with anyone that you guys are in the same raffle and you just got to pay the same amount of money. So, you know, you're going to always try to figure out loopholes to get players over there. So, listen, I've heard stories behind the scenes, of players doing deals and trying to, get behind the scenes money. So did he do it with Kawhi? For sure.
Yeah. And we don't blame him. Kawhi, get your bag. Who don't love a no-show job? We are currently, Gil, you have multiple jobs. Yeah. I'm currently, as you pointed out, in a no-show job.
Yeah, come on, you got Steph Curry over there with them tech deals, man. Come on, man.
So we got a comment from Philly Jimmy. He put $5 in the offering plate. Appreciate you, Philly Jimmy. Said if Kawhi contract is voided, does he go to the Lakers on the minimum? Adam may void the contract and take the draft pick from the Clippers. I'm gonna just say this quickly, Gil, before you jump in. Philly Jimmy, I would say if I'm the Clippers right now, all this attention, all this media hype, I would just stretch and wave Kawhi, let him just become a free bird, free man, and just see where he lands. And then he could just come right down the street,
and
back to Staples Center.
Listen, after I watch the Cowboys Netflix special with Jerry, hey, it's the Clippers, bro. Get all the media attention you can possibly get, negative or just get it. Because when the season starts and y'all start losing, no one cares. All right?
You have no faith in this Clipper squad.
No, I'm just saying it's the Clippers. So once they start losing, it goes right back to the same old team. Lakers, Golden State Warriors, Dallas is going to be there, New York City, right? It's the same shit. Nobody's talking about the sister team. We don't care if you got your own house now, okay? You've been living at your mama house for a long time. Now you got your own little apartment thing. You good? Nah, get out. Watch out. But at the end of the day, use it. Get all your publicity you can. I wouldn't trade them. I'll let all the little rumblings come in. If you want to pay attention to us, season's about to come up, training camp about to come up, media day about to come up. Have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, listen, it looks bad on the NBA if something happens. What the worst they can do is what? Fine you?
Fine you. Take some draft picks. Clippers already light on the draft picks.
Hey, cool. Save some careers. Shit, save some careers. Let's just be honest. Name me one draft pick in the last 40 years. It's been what? Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin in the last 40 years has been their best player that they drafted.
Good, don't disrespect the Candy Man.
Shea didn't get drafted by the Clippers.
Where did he get drafted? By the Hornets?
Michael Jordan. you know MJ know how to fuck something up.
The Hornets ain't giving away generational talents.
Yeah, nah. So it's like Blake Griffin is their best draft. So
shout out to the Candy Man, Michael Olowokandi. I just feel like he was in a bad situation.
Olowokandi.
Olowokandi was a real one.
Man, the Candy Man.
You can't be named the Candy Man though. You have because that's if it goes either way, you screwed. But Clippers do have the All-Star game this year.
Wait, did they draft Lamar Odom? They did draft Lamar.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me double check, because I've been out of it. No show job.
Yeah. Look what happened to him.
Vacation Josiah.
Look what happened to Lamar.
Fourth overall pick by the Los Angeles Clippers.
He died and came back.
Hey, that was I'm not gonna lie. That run by the Clippers with Darius Miles and that whole crew.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a good time. It was a good time. They actually came to my dorm room. Shout out TJ Cummings, my roommate. I play with all them dudes. So I show up to the dorm one day. It's Darius, Q Rich, everybody in there.
Yeah, that was the fun Clipper squad.
I'm like, damn, nigga, we the same age and y'all are multimillionaires. Damn, Nigerians don't claim Olowokandi? Come on now. Come on, Christy. Christy, take it back.
She claims all the Nigerians. Even if he got 10%, she claims them. So, damn, you don't want to claim Olowokandi? Okay.
Like I always say, you can tell a lot about a person by how they pronounce Nigeria. You can tell a lot about them. But let's keep this thing moving. Jonathan Kuminga, Gil. The Warriors have not done shit this offseason, waiting for this Kuminga deal to get done. Been playing in that man's face. So latest reports, Warriors gave him a 3-year, $75 million offer, but with the team option in the third year. Kuminga said, hell to the nah.
Got the Kwame Brown knuckles. I'm sorry, man. I ain't seen knuckles like that, man, since Kwame used to keep his camera on. Okay, man, I'm good now, right? All right. Shit.
Everybody at home, check your knuckles. Make sure they are not.
It kind of confused me. I was like, whose knuckles is those?
Everybody, check your knuckles, please. Ashy knuckle. I got ashy elbows, so I can't even hate. Aquaphor, ladies and gentlemen, if you can afford it, I know obviously in tough economic times, you can get some Aquaphor. It gets rid of the ash, but it will keep you moist up, lubed up all day long. Pause. But a little bit about Kuminga. So Warriors have not made any moves this offseason. You got Jimmy Butler, Draymond, Steph, year 17, looking very muscular, ready to go do his thing. That team nasty right now. Kuminga kind of hanging in the balance. They want to sign Al Horford. Horford, has to wait to see what happens with Kuminga. So the latest reports, the Warriors offered him 3-year, $75 million with a team option, though. You say you turn that TO to a PO, you might be able to get it done. Kuminga's camp wants a player option, willing to take $20 million year range for it. The Warriors currently not rolling with that, view that as a non-starter. So Kuminga's camp also countered with a 1-year souped-up version of the qualifying offer, which the Warriors declined. This according to Anthony Slater, Shams Charania. Another report saying Kuminga miserable in Golden State and wants out. There was a report about a potential Kings trade. Warriors nixed that one as well. But now you've got the Kuminga side of it. You also got Draymond and Jimmy Butler, who've reached out to Kuminga, check in on him. Jimmy Butler's also reached out to the Warriors front office to try to understand exactly what the fuck is going on over there. Shout out to Dalton Johnson with that report.
All right, so he got 3 years, 75, and he said he'll do 3 year, basically 60.
If you give him a player option,
Give him his player option so he can leave when he wants. So basically, play 2 years and then bounce. So he's willing to give back $15 million to get that player option because he do not want to be there.
I think.
I mean, listen, as just from the outside, Warriors, you look bad. You look like the bad guy now because you say you don't want him, you can't use him, you say he's not basketball smart in so many words, and you have no room for him. So why are you still even like dangling him around, right? If he wants a 1 year deal to get off of him, give him the man a 1 year deal so you can get off of him. Obviously, whatever the value is that you guys have for him, nobody else is giving you nothing for him, right? They know he doesn't want to be there, so they're not going to give you anything for him, right? So right now you're just messing up Steph's legacy because if you can't build anything and he just sitting here rotting, getting in shape, running to Dubai, doing all these things that he does to be apex, you're just ruining that because you haven't done nothing this summer. Like literally, there's nothing else to do. Now you got a guy that you got damn 10 days.
Yeah, October 1st.
Yeah, you got him 13 days, 14 days before everybody has to come to training camp. And I can tell you right now, it's not like this nigga's gonna be happy coming to training camp. So you're already starting off on the bad side.
Do you feel like that's bad business on the Warriors part? I mean, for me, you got Kuminga. I don't think he's done anything wrong. So there were reports. I think, I talked to some people in his camp that 5-year, $120 million offer a while back. But at that point, they looked at that as insulting and disrespectful. Basically, it was kind of just the courtesy offer they had to make. He thought he was going to be able to get more bread out of that. And now this is literally transformed to the team playing him. Like, I'm not going to sign a 3 year 75 with a team option so y'all can hold me for 3 more years and make me be somewhere I really don't want to be. But do you feel on the other side with Kuminga just taking that qualifying offer, which I think would be in like the $9 million range, $10 million range, the Warriors are going to put him in a position to be successful, or will he still be able to get his bread next summer, even if they do try to hate?
No, I mean, listen, if they give you 3 year 75, they're using you, or they look stupid, right? They pay you $25 million a year. They are using you. You sign a 1 year deal, you're not being used. You sign a 3 year deal, and your option, that second year, they're gonna be thinking you're gonna be leaving, so they might fuck around with your time. And hopefully that year goes bad. So if you leave, you're not worth it. I mean, it's a business now, right? And you have to think 10 steps ahead. Obviously, they're not gonna give you the 1 year deal.
No, if he gets if it gets to October 1st, then I'm just signing the qualifying offer. I'm going to be here 1 year and I'm a free agent with a no trade clause. So you can't try to trade me on some bullshit I have to approve.
You automatically get that?
I believe you get the Chad, if you can confirm, because again, I'm on vacation. I got a no-show job right now. Have not been to Gil's Arena frequently enough. But I think if you sign qualifying offer, because I believe that's what Cam Thomas, the move he made, you get a no trade clause with that. Just for that year, obviously.
Okay, but even if that's your plan, you're going into it now. It's all about your emotions, and if your emotions is running and making the decisions for you, then you're going to be mad at the rest of your career. Because I can tell you this: you sign a no trade clause with a qualifying offer, right? Your ass is going to be benched again, and I can tell you this: there will not be no 3 years, $75 million waiting for you when it's over. You're going to be benched for damn near us. This will be your second year in a row being benched, and you're going to have to sign some bullshit deal to then audition for that new team. So that's 2 years without getting paid when you would have been $25 million and $25 million, and then anyway, you see what I'm saying? So if you look at it the way I'm looking at it, the business wise, if I sign 25 here, I'm getting that and I'm playing. If I sign a qualifying offer, they might bench me, right? Next year, I'm going into a year where they're gonna pay me little money to make me prove myself. Where I'll be making 25 more million for Golden State Warriors, right? So by the time he signs some big money, he will already be on his 30-year deal on that last year, getting out of it, right? So you're potentially losing so much money on an emotional route.
Hold on, before we move on, Jay on YouTube said the two LeBron dick eaters. No, sir, just one now. Gil is a Luca fan now, sir. Gil has jumped ship from the LeBron, Slovenian Jesus. Okay, just one, one. It's just one. Okay, just one left. Last man standing. No show job.
First of all, I'm a Laker dick eater. That's one.
That's getting clipped, Gil.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then now I'm a Luca. Balls and dick. All right, you watch your mouth, right? I'm Bronny James. I'm more Bronny than I am LeBron. Watch your mouth. Hot tour on the Lakers.
And for everyone else in the chat who said this chain is fake, yes, it is. It has my Little League championship ring. I do not spend money. I do not know where my future holds, ladies and gentlemen. Do not know. I currently have a no-show job. Feels good. May have to show up at some point. May have to report. Niggas may put the bird call out, say show up. Little League champ of the world. Appreciate you, Alex.
I got LA on the chest, man. That's LA on the chest. What y'all talking about? That's LA right there. No Clippers. I just like the players on the Clippers, not the organization.
And some of y'all's fascination with eating dick, very concerning. Just want to point that out. You can say something else. Can you just be supportive of people in 2025? There's a lot of shit going on in the world, all right? Some people are employed, some people are unemployed, some people don't know what their future holds. Be supportive.
But
can we get along? Can we stick together as a people?
But somebody got to sit down, with them and just really point out just the road itself. Like when you look at roads, man, you got to look at like the emotional roller coaster. And like, let us say you can bank 50 million in the same time frame where you're going to sign for qualifying offer and then whatever deal you're going to sign next year to play out to get the big deal, right? So you done already made $75 million before you sign this first big deal, which is going to be 4 years, and then you'll be free to sign whatever max extension that you're going to sign. So just by going down this road of qualifying offer, you lose a potential 125 million off the jump because you're going to be behind. You're going to be behind where your class is.
But Gil, I'll just make this point because I agree with everything you're saying. As somebody who loves bags, loves being able to afford nice things, does it feel like at this point it's a principality thing with Kuminga? He's basically telling y'all, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be here. Like, so I will 2-year plan it. I will take the qualifying offer this year to be able to be a free agent next year. And if I got to sign a whole deal somewhere, at least I can pick where I want to go and go somewhere that they're going to give me an opportunity, somewhere that respects me, somewhere's going to give me playing time. And, you heard Steve Kerr last season, I don't know how I'm going to get this dude in. I don't know how I can find space for him. Put your ass in the doghouse. You're 22 years old, 23 years old. So at this point, because I agree, like, team option 75 mil, it'll probably be 50 that I'll get guaranteed. And then we'll see about that other 25 versus now taking this, 8-9 mil. And then again, maybe signing some in the 5-10 mil range next year too, to hopefully ball out then to now get the long-term deal, which that bread don't feel like it's out there that much anymore, man, if we're just being real.
Hey, you just said it. You can say all the I could turn this money down and go here and be wanted and want. $25 million a year is wanted, right? Your bank account want it. Your parents want it. You want it. Your baby mama want it. If you got one of those, everybody want it. Okay. Besides you, come on, man. Don't be one of these guys, man. Like, throw the pride out the window. Think business, right? They're thinking business too. This is not really personal for them. It's a business deal, right? For you, it has to be business too. So you got to look at the table, look at where you're trying to go. I would rather be miserable with $75 million in my pocket, and then make my move, then sign a qualifying offer, being miserable, sign into this other team that I think wants me. Don't know how that's going to end because wherever I go, there's going to be a superstar there. Now I'm fighting with him to hopefully sign a what? 3 years, 75, which I already had 2 years before.
Yeah, but at least you're in a place where you actually want to be. This is the only other thing I'll say too.
I'm gonna be in a place where I want to be in 3 years after I'm leaving with 75 million.
75 million. You can go to a lot of places you want to be, even if you're in the doghouse. I will point that out with the PJ. But this other thing I'll say too. You got a lot of teams now who are trying to save bread, cap flexibility. Everybody keeps talking about the magic word. Lakers amongst them to try and make this push for Giannis or Joker in 2 years. There's going to be a lot of bread out there because only one team is getting each of those individuals. So that means all the other teams that were saving all this bread to try to get them are going to have to spend that cash somewhere. But I just don't know at that point now. That's not a risk I'd be willing to take if I'm Kuminga.
Well, it ain't even part of his deal. That's 2 years from now, not next year.
That's what I'm saying. But so I take the qualifying offer this year. I take a 1 year deal next year somewhere where I get to be where I want to be, completely ball out. There's going to be some money on the table for all the teams who don't win the Giannis sweepstakes.
No facts. But you don't want to be there that summer. You want to be there after where this original contract would end.
Wait. No, not it.
Yeah.
If it's 3, because it'll be the team option. They can pick that up.
But it was 3 year, 2028, right?
And I think 2027 is the summer, though, that everybody's trying to pick.
But he would be free 2028. So the summer of 2027, where everyone strikes out, that means they have all this cap money going into 2028 summer.
Or do they not just spend that 2027?
They're not going to be nobody there to spend it on.
Shit,
so everybody who pockets is heavy, 2028 is your year. That's when they sitting there signing people, just whoever's free, just come on, man. Goddamn. We saved all this money for Braun them and we didn't get it. So everybody's going to hold on to their money, but there's going to be a lot of teams that going into the summer of 2028 is going to have bread.
So let's talk about the other side of this, though. You got Steph Curry, right? Steph Curry, like most of the greats in the league right now, wants to go out on top, wants to be on a team that can contend for a championship. Doesn't feel like this Warrior squad, currently as constructed, can do that. Like, I'm rolling with Jimmy. I like Dre and that crew, but
listen, even if they get Kuminga back, they're not ready to win no championship, right? It's just one of those things where they didn't do anything to secure anything this summer. Nobody really did much of. I mean, the Clippers done stole everybody, but for the most part, nobody really made really big moves this summer to upgrade their teams. I think New York, grabbed a piece here and there. Lakers grabbed a piece here and there, but even with our Laker moves, we felt we ain't doing enough. So the fact that they ain't done shit, thinking about bringing in Al fucking Horford. How old do you want to be? Like, how old do y'all want to be? Damn. Like, Al Horford? Like, what? How old is Al? It felt like Al got drafted when I got drafted.
Old Negro.
Like, he might be all of 33.
39 years old.
Oh, damn. Yeah. He played.
Turned 40 June 3rd.
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, he looked about 30, 39, 45.
Yeah, he was in school back when I was like them Florida squads, all that shit.
I mean, right now, he need to be in the 40 and over league. He play like it.
Nigga, you look 40. But for the other side of that, for if you're Steph now, like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Jimmy Butler, I'm hitting the team up. What are we doing now? And we're gonna talk Lakers in a second. We can't have a show if we don't talk.
I can tell you this one thing for sure. Listen, there's nothing Steph can say that the Golden State Warriors will be listening to. Because I can tell you that he ain't going nowhere. Steph ain't going nowhere. Steph, as at this point, he's gonna retire a Golden State Warrior. So I really don't have to listen to shit he got going on. He's not gonna mess up his pristine legacy and let him try to go somewhere and win a championship. And then they bump him off this pedestal because he demanded a trade. No, Steph ain't doing that.
He just cracked the top 10, Gil. He got his stat. Hey.
He gonna be Magic. He gonna be Magic Johnson. He gonna be Cole, Tim Duncan, right? Dirt. He's retiring as a Golden State Warrior, and he ain't gonna let nobody fuck that up for him. So if I'm them, I'm not paying attention to what Steph got going on. All right, I'm gonna just tell them, yeah, we trying to win, Steph. Your millions in your pocket, right? Yeah, they getting that. Cool. Family good. Cool. That tech company, I said, good. Cool. You leave me the fuck alone over here. Just run up and down, do what you do, and then when you're ready to retire, we're gonna make it a big thing.
That's fair. So I want to talk one more thing, Warriors, then we'll move on. So Steve Kerr, during a recent interview, talked about how common fighting is around the league and during NBA practice. Obviously, you know, Jordan Poole, Draymond situation. But he said there's usually 2 or 3 fights a year on our team. So when you were hoping, Gil, obviously playing with the Wizards and the other squads you were playing with, how common was fighting in practices, in the locker room, on the plane?
I mean, it was only one time where it got real rough. It was, you know, our big man, Brendan Haywood, Eton. You know, when you got the 5-man, you know, squabbling, then that's when you know it's hard because ain't nobody can break them up. It's just y'all just, you know, finish where y'all left off. Right. So they fought 3 times. Shit, you know what I mean? Who jumping in that one? Yeah. Other than that, that was the only team that no Golden State, no Orlando. It all depends on what type of personalities you have on the team. But mostly, I can tell you, whenever there's a fight, it's the dumbest shit. It's always the dumbest. Somebody said something in the article, right? You owe me $50, right? You sleeping with my side chick. That's my side chick, but I'm married. It's never about anything that has to do with anything.
These are all fightable offenses, Gil. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it ain't fightable. It's a side.
If a nigga owe you $50, it's a principle because you have the money. You're not paying me.
Listen, gun thing over $1,100, right? It's never anything real. So you know,
$1,100 back then though was a lot of money. Gil.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know. It had nothing to do with me, but I didn't know $1,100. Shit. But you know, there's games where when you're talking about some of them games that they playing $40,000, $50,000, it's usually about, you know, you're laughing at some dude who's losing money, or you're not respecting somebody who's playing bad. Like if you hear about some of the reasons they fight, you would be like, y'all goofballs, which we are. It's basically our playground, right? Just like at recess and y'all fighting over, you know, something stupid. Nigga, you parked in my parking space. Nigga, you know I got loose in this parking space, right? Right? It's anything. So, you know, 2, 3, 4 fights a year. That sounds about right.
Gil, somebody parked in your parking space when you're on the Wizards. You just gonna accept that?
No one parked in my parking space.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I was there so early that it was, you know, like I was there early. I'm there 3 o'clock, 3:10. You know, I'm getting my parking spot.
I respect it.
When your busted ass vehicle in my parking spot fucking up my stuff.
All right, so we're gonna talk about a few players who are getting skinny. First and foremost, Slovenian Jesus. Luka Doncic. Yeah, you looking skinny too. I just have to, you know, you are my employer. Thank you for this no-show job.
That ain't working out. That's stress. That's stress. Hey, do they check you for? This is a quick question. Do they check you for steroids in the feds?
Like you were free to do,
huh?
You were free to do whatever you could bring. Whatever.
Yeah, I was figuring like, you know what? If I start juicing right now, and I get all big, you know, I probably, but I don't know what happens like after a couple of weeks or something. Like, do I get back to normal? Because I'm behind right now, so I need to overdo it.
I've been stressed for you, guy. I ain't even gonna lie.
Coming in like, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? You know?
You got, as soon as you get in there, you got to sock somebody.
We've been watching a lot of how to break out of jail movies. We just watched a new one that just went on Netflix. It was like Beauty and the Beast or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we just finished watching that. You know, he burned himself or whatever, faked that and got out of there. You know what I mean? So we got some options.
Did you guys ever watch Prison Break?
Yeah.
A beautiful series.
I watched that. You know,
rest in peace, Tweener. Rest in peace. But
they do. I'm gonna just be honest. When y'all break out of jail, y'all move too much. Y'all be out there moving too much, trying to talk to people.
Hey, did they ever find a dude in New Orleans?
No, he's still out. See, that's me right there, man. That's me right there. Right, I'll be under a bridge somewhere. I'll be somewhere chilling in the back of a trash can, living good. I don't need no phone. I don't need no nothing. I don't need to be seen.
Gil Chapo.
You know what I mean? Sit there 2-3 years, just under the bridge, just right there, just sitting in the bushes. I hope the freeway.
I hope they give you the Pablo Escobar three-sided jail. He can do whatever he wants on the fourth side. Living fine. Hold on. We got a question from Aunt J94. $10 in the offering plate. Appreciate you, Aunt J94, for supporting us during our time of need. Gil still has a football show. Waiting for Gil's Arena to come back. Hey, Gil, off topic, but I know you follow the guys on G that wear the fish mask and hit each other on the head. LOL. You should implement that into battle mode. Pure comedy.
The fish mask. I got to see that.
I didn't read that comment before reading the comment, so I didn't know where that one. I just saw $10.
What do you mean on the football show? Man, the comments, they don't want me on there.
Rather me.
I'm mad. I be mad too because I be sitting there 8-9 hours researching to outsmart them, to hit y'all with this new shit I done found for y'all to be like, it's smoother without him. What?
That hurt me. That hurt me too.
I'm 9-2. I'm beating this shit out them. Because they jaded. They football mind is jaded. Mine is explore. I get to open up my mind. I get to open up my mind for then the comments. Yeah, it's better without them. So, all right, cool. I ain't coming to work. They was like, yeah, I'm glad they have Gilbert up. Nigga, I stopped showing up. How about that?
In your basement, as a reminder, we filmed Gil's Arena, formerly of the Gil's Arena YouTube channel, now The Arena, and The Arena Show. Not to be confused with Gil's Arena, which was formerly known as The Arena. Both in Gil's basement.
Hey, if y'all football fans and y'all don't think my takes is like that, y'all don't know football. Because I can tell you, my takes coming from A1 source. A1 source. God damn it.
So I'm gonna say two things.
I gotta talk to Ryan Clark. I gotta talk to Stephen A. Smith in the morning. I watch all the John Gruden stuff. I be locked in, so I can't get it wrong.
I'm gonna say two things about you, Gil, that I respect and appreciate in my time working with you. We're almost at our 4-year anniversary of working together. But is one, whenever you say something, I don't think people realize the network that you have and your willingness just to hit people up. So if you have a question, you're just gonna go right to the source.
Yeah,
whoever that may be. If a Micah Parsons situation is going on, both on Adidas, I have reason to believe that you can just hit him up directly and ask him what's going on.
And I did.
Dame situation going on with the Bucks, both on Adidas. You can just hit Dame up. So when you watch our show, I think you have to have that knowledge. I feel a lot of people be like, oh, Gil be capping. Gil don't be knowing what's going on. Gil just making shit up or whatever. But more times than not, you would just hit the person up and ask them.
Hey, Tyreek Hill. I just hit him up. Let me know what's going on. How you? Hey, can you tell me about this? Like why? Like I ask the questions, right? And I think they respect it more because I will ask them versus just putting out anything.
Yeah. And I know you to be an honorable man. If you say something, somebody feels a certain way about it, and they reach out to you, you'll connect with them, you'll talk it out. Sometimes that works out in your favor. Sometimes in the beef stew situation, we thought all our lives were going to be ended that day, but still here.
No. Hey, RPTFTW. Hey, no, serious. Like sometimes when they be talking about like certain defensive reads, yeah, of course I'm not gonna know that shit. Neither was Skip. So we both in the same spot. So listening to them talk sometimes is really intriguing because the natural part of just certain terminology. But y'all wouldn't know some of that shit either.
You guys are casuals as well. Everybody got to stop acting like you're not casuals. You niggas have never played an NFL game, an NBA game. Would venture to say you never played a college game. Would venture to say you did not get buckets on your high school team. You might have got a jersey, but you did not do anything with it. You were like me in college. My goal in college was to not sweat.
You a professional fan? You know, I'm learning. But listen, look, I got 6 TVs here. So what I'm gonna do is I tested it out just so y'all can see. Next Sunday, we're gonna do watch party. I'm doing a watch party from here. I'm gonna use that camera right there. We're gonna shoot on these TVs so you can kind of see the games, but you can't really. I don't know if YouTube can zoom in and flag me, but we're gonna have a watch party in here. We're gonna have the tables, we're gonna have everything going down. It's gonna be what game is gonna be? It's gonna be my man. What game is week 4 or 5?
Is this Cowboys Packers? Mo Nix is on it. When is the Cowboys Packers game though?
That might be the game. It might be Cowboys Packers week 4.
Ooh, Micah.
Yeah, it's gonna be week 4. Let me see, week 4 or week 5. Hold on.
And everybody in the chat, I wasn't calling you casuals. I was talking about everybody who doesn't support us. All right, not y'all. Y'all know I love y'all.
Yeah. So week 4. Yeah, so week 4, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, week 4. Week 4 Cowboys. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna be in here. We're gonna party, play dominoes, watch the game, chit chat with y'all.
Are you live? Who are you doing that with?
It's gonna be live. It's gonna be live right here.
Am I invited? Or I got to do it from my house?
You invited.
Can I do it from your house?
Yes. Let me see if I can show y'all.
You got a much better TV than me.
Oh, I can't. Oh. Yeah, see, it's gonna be like that.
Damn, well, you doing it in that room?
Yeah, so it's gonna be all the games. It's gonna be all the games on these TVs, and it'll be shot from there, so we can.
Damn, you already doing. When is this? This Sunday? I gotta clear.
No, next Sunday. No, we're gonna do one week 4. Week 4. So next week. We're gonna have a party down here. Shit, we might use all the rooms. Or we might use all the rooms.
You were bringing the watch party back?
Yeah, bringing the watch party back.
And where will this be airing at? On the Gilbert Arena show?
On the Gilbert Arena show, Joe.
The Gilbert Arena show?
Yeah, playback Gilbert Arena show. Yes, Joe.
Shout out to everybody watching on playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. If you're watching on playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas, you don't have to do it now. Stay on playback so we can get our numbers right. But head over to YouTube, the Gilbert Arena Show. Subscribe to the page so you can enjoy these watch parties. We were bringing the watch parties back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a lot of fun last year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I forgot. Honestly, it's been so long. You did so much wild shit.
Yeah, Mo Nix, I changed it to the Gilbert Arena Show because I looked around and, everybody who was by themselves had their own show. And I didn't know what the No Chill Gil was, right? I'm gonna just be honest. I was having, what did they call it?
People like No Chill Gil.
No, but what I'm saying is I didn't know what it was, right? You already subscribed to it. it's the old No Chill Gil. I just turned it into the Gilbert Arena Show. So I didn't know what I was doing on it. So I was like, let me just change it. And then just narrow down what that channel is going to be moving forward.
Well, shout out to everybody who's already subscribed. Shout out Mariposa. Shout out Brandon Jennings fan.
Yeah, y'all already subscribed. Yeah. Get it 300K.
Two of the hardest working people have been. Shout out Greer. I have not seen Greer show up in this chat at all. I don't know what Greer's doing.
She's there. She's probably watching the game. She's probably watching the Lynx game right now.
Thank you, Greer. I'm about to say, okay. I know you work too hard, so I need to know. All right, I need to see you in the chat. I'm surveying, scanning up and down.
Right now, the Valkyrie is beating the Stud Buds.
Are they playing in San Jose?
The Stud Bud Lynx, Minnesota. Huh?
I think so. They can't play in the regular arena because it's already booked for some other shit. So they had to move to the SAP Center, in San Jose. Yeah. And shout out Natalie Nikasi, leading the Valkyries to the playoffs in their inaugural season. I don't think any team in WNBA history has done that. Obviously,
I was looking at it.
UCLA Bruin, my classmate at UCLA, doing her thing. Always cool. Always shows love. A big fan of Gil's Arena.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know the season was still playing. Just to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It came on like, damn, they still playing?
Shout out Paige Beckers, Rookie of the Year as well. For some reason, Paige Beckers, her Rookie of the Year campaign did not receive the hype and fanfare of last year's Rookie of the Year. Obviously, the Dallas Wings are ass, but Paige Beckers doing her thing.
Yeah, she did her thing.
Oh, it's Phil Jackson's birthday today. Phil Jackson, legendary Lakers coach, legendary Bulls coach. I've been watching the Last Dance recently. Been learning a lot from that situation. You have this championship level franchise three-peat, but some amongst the organization did not want that championship to continue. Did not want to see that squad still survive and thrive. Shout out to the Last Dance.
The Last Dance. You know, I don't know why I'm not a big Phil guy.
You're not a Phil Jackson fan?
I don't know why. As a growing up a Lake, I wasn't. I didn't really, because when we needed him, he didn't deliver. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we were like when the Bulls went down in '98, and we were favorite. It was like us, then Spurs, and we had the lockout year. Spurs won, right? We were favored to win the championship with Shaquille O'Neal, because Shaquille O'Neal was being dominant. Everybody else done fell off. Hakeem was gone. All the bigs was gone. The dynasty.
Did you hit a button, Gil?
Nah. Oh, you can hear me?
No, I can still see you and hear you. Oh, there we go. We're back.
The dynasty.
New playback layout, ladies and gentlemen. The playback layout is very, very vast.
The dynasty of Bulls was gone, so Shaquille O'Neal's Lakers were favorite to take over, and he comes in and then he wins 3 rings. Cool, right? We were supposed to win those rings. When Batman and fucking Superman was created after the 3rd ring, where was the Zen Master then? See, it was easy for him to coach the team when it was basically Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant coming into his own. Once Kobe established himself as a number 1 option, now you got 2 number 1 options. Where was the Zen Master then for the 2 rings? The 2 rings we was guaranteed with the teams we had. You wasn't there. It was easier for you to say, hey, just get a ball to Shaq. Hey, Kobe, get a ball to Shaq. Hey, get a ball to Shaq. It was easy for you to do that. But as soon as Kobe was like, nah, I'm not doing that, you didn't know how to adjust. So I'm like, I'm not really, you know what I mean? Those 2 years where we should have went 4 in a row and 5, you was nowhere to be found. And then when you got back, when Kobe finally said, I'm ready to win, and you get Gasol and all that, you come back and win those rings. It's the perfect. You need 1 star and 1 role player. What happens when you have 2 stars? You don't know how to coach it then. So I don't discredit his legacy, but as a Laker fan, I don't boast it.
I'm interested to hear you say that. Gil.
Even the same thing with I don't fuck with coaches like that. You know what I mean, like even with Pat Riley, I never just do what you do, sub in, sub out. I don't really like dive into the coach part of loving teams.
11-time NBA champion. So the first 3-peat, then won 2 more.
No, I get it. But I'm about the player.
Yeah. Phil Jackson obviously coached the Lakers in the Staples Center for the bulk of his career. Staples Center, a great arena, similar to Gil's arena.
If I got to defend him over any other coach, I would defend him over any other coach. But those rings, they just won by players. I'm not doing that.
So it's wild. I'm looking at his stats. I'm Googling, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in off-season mode, no-show job, still getting checks for the foreseeable future. So when the news first broke about your whole situation early this summer, it was very close to direct deposit day. So I was very nervous that direct deposit was not going to hit. Once it hit, I knew God is good and we were going to make it through. You know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. But Phil Jackson, 11-time NBA champion. How many Coach of the Years do you think Phil Jackson has, Gil?
Probably 2 or 3.
1-time NBA Coach of the Year.
Probably with the Bulls.
1996.
Mm-hmm.
One time.
Oh, and that was when Jordan wasn't there. Was that when
No,
Jordan was?
he came back, right? 95, 96, 67,
Oh,
7
yeah,
again?
yeah.
Yeah. So,
That
when
makes sense.
Jordan came back.
No, but that makes sense. But I mean, I would have thought that the year, so one of them early Bulls years when it wasn't expected, that would have been. But yeah, you wouldn't. That's what I said. When he came here with the Lakers, nigga, we was already favored. So how can you give him coach of the year if the team is favored to win a championship?
Yeah, that's fair. And he just did his job. Unless they just went crazy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I said. So it's like winning, yeah, that makes sense. But I thought that's why I said his early Bulls years.
But we've talked about Phil Jackson on the show before. Obviously, 11-time champion. Is there something to be said about having a coach of that magnitude be able to be in a locker room and deal with all the egos of those high-level players to still get them to succeed, right?
But he didn't. I would just listen. All right, if we take out the 2 years where we were supposed to go 4 and 5, he did a great job with personalities. You know, the Dennis Rodman personality, early Shaq, early Kobe, I guess. But for the most part, Jordan's personality was what it was, right? Kobe and Shaq's personality, what it was. But when you really had adversity hit you, when Kobe said, "No, nigga, this is my team. I'm the number one option," and Shaq is like, "Fuck that, I'm the number one option." Your Zen master, what defines you as a coach, was put on display right there. And you lost both championships when you were clearly favorite to win them both. So, that's where I can only judge him off of. I can only judge him off of when he was put to the test himself as a coach. Understanding and, minimizing personalities. That was the first time that, Dennis Rodman, but shit, that was more Jordan too. But this time where Jordan and Pippen is going at it, what do you do? And, it got exposed here and we didn't win 2 years, but you blame it on Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal for that.
Yeah. So you're just basically saying Phil got to do better. I get it.
I mean, he don't got to do better. He's still the greatest of all time. Just me. I just don't, push him up there like that because.
So let's talk a little more Lakers. We don't really talk Lakers enough. It's been a while since we've convened here.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, Gil. I mean, at this point last year, I believe we were doing Gil's Arena during this time. So had a lot to talk about leading up this season. I think we were doing football as well.
Yeah.
A precursor to everything going on now. The watch parties, I believe those were Monday nights.
I think in September we did about, I think it was, with our thing, it was like about 5.9 million.
Of last year, you're talking about?
Yeah, views on lives. We did about 5.9.
And the NBA season wasn't even back at that point. A lot of niggas in the crib, a good time.
It's 900,000 right now.
So we're shooting, whatchamacallit? We shoot in your house. Be a lot of niggas at the house. I always, how much I care about you. I always am stressed for you, like, because I don't want all these people in my house. I don't barely like my family in my house, like. But just around lingering, eating all the chicken wings, trying to take all the good appetizers and snacks while we're broadcasting. As you know, I do love food. But no, good time. But let's keep it Lakers centric. Your favorite basketball player in the league right now, the world's favorite white man, Slovenian Jesus, Luka Doncic, reportedly lost over 30 pounds this offseason.
Man, I can't wait, man. Oh my
grueling training regimen.
Listen,
intermittent fasting.
So excited that he's about to show and put foot to ass. Seriously. I mean, what he's about to do. I mean, we already seen what he does. That's the bad. We seen what he does when he was 30 pounds overweight. And the fact that you're questioning him is crazy. It's crazy. Because obviously there's nobody in the league that does what he does. So him coming back skinnier, he's about to be out that motherfucker like, ha, right?
30 pounds lighter.
Sit in the corner. Yeah.
No good. Coexist. Yeah. Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah,
Okay, y'all gonna keep playing with Bron's name.
Nah, man, listen. I get it. He's a golfer now.
No.
Listen, and he said he loved it. He said he's loving it. Like he really loves it. Like this is like every day. It's the
A
first
beautiful
time he
sport.
found something he likes outside of basketball.
A beautiful sport to play. Help keep your mind at ease. When you have an organization like the Lakers playing in your face. Look, we love Luka. Gave Luka the extension, but you didn't have to take the nigga to the Backstreet Boys concert. You did not do that for Bron. You did not take Bron to Usher. You did not take Bron to see Lionel Richie when he had his residency in Las Vegas. Bronny did not go. Stood firm with his father. I respect it.
Said Bronny out there golfing too? Yeah, I'm sure. Whispers to Kate, man, that she ain't give you that money yet? Oh, that's crazy.
Whisper, at this point, you might just have to forget about the bread.
Nah, Whisper, you keep asking for your money, dog.
Oh, waiting for media. There we go. We are back.
Man, I don't know why she ain't giving your money. She's
Mo, Knicks, NYC. We will talk about Skinny and B in a second, but first and foremost, we need to talk about Skinny and
Luka. I mean, listen, Luka's gonna be ready. We don't need to talk about Luka. He doing enough talking already out there. He talking. What? Show me his stat. What his stats do? He did what in EuroLeague?
He was averaging like 30-something a game.
30-something, 35.
Let me pull it up.
35.
I already know.
And you don't even score. They don't even score that much in 35.
35, 9, 7 assists, 3 steals, nominated for the best defender at Eurobasket. The best defender.
Best defender, Knicks.
At a tournament that included Giannis and some other niggas that play defense.
Yeah, so look, we don't even got to worry about Luka. Luka's going to be doing what Luka do. Now let's talk about Skinny and B.
You want to talk Skinny and B? Sixers been posting videos of workouts going on in the facility. Embiid, looking good. What do you think, Gil? Do you believe it? Are you buying the hype? There's some buzz
what I'm saying is, what the fuck does him being skinny got to do with his knee not working no more? All right,
let's strain on the knee.
He looked like somebody from the boy. He looked like 80s. Oh, look at him.
He looked good. I'm the captain now.
He gonna have to have skin cut removal, right? Yeah, he gonna have to cut some of that skin and tape it back. He gonna have to be one of those. Like he got hit by the jigsaw. Right?
Yeah,
I know all that stuff is flabbing. Yeah.
For all you that have been fat and gotten skinny, sometimes you get the little.
Yeah, he got all that. He gonna have to like fold some of it, staple it down. You know what I mean, so it don't look bad. But listen, you
working out without a knee brace, Gills, in the chat.
No. It's without a knee brace.
Without the knee brace. Let me see.
Listen, I don't know why people are trying. Or why Philly keeps trying to convince us that his knee is good. We don't care, right? You can show all the, I know what they're doing. This is for season ticket holders. You're doing this for your season ticket holders so everybody can get back on track. Because at the end of the day, the Knicks don't give two shits. They're not scared of him, right? Bucks is not scared of him. Right, the Cavs not scared of him. Detroit Pistons, nobody's scared if Embiid's coming back because we know the everyday grind on a knee like that will never last a full season. Look, let me try this. You see this right here?
What is that?
Paper, right? All right. No matter what I do to this, it's never going to get back to 100% straight. It's never going to be the same again. No matter what I do, it's never going to be originally the same. It's going to have a flaw. Even if you iron it, it's going to have a flaw.
I was going to say iron it, but
it's going to have a flaw and it's going to curl up a little bit. Something's going to be wrong with it. Same thing with that knee. It's already damaged to the point where it's eating itself. So you're not going to be able to do anything about it.
Gil, not 2025 with all the modern medicine and technology.
Cool. I get it. Listen, I get all the hope. But the knee is the knee, right? Cartilage is gone. All of that is gone. And it's not like they said he got some big surgery to put cartilage back into his knee. So just like he gonna start off MVP candidate and then eventually is gonna do what it do. There's only so much that he can take now.
So we've talked about this. Embiid, even what? If you can get him for 50 games, regular season, hopefully get him for bulk of the playoffs.
You don't win a championship. You don't win a champ. Like it just, you're not going to win a championship with him because your best player, he can't play that long. Right? You just can't play. You just can't play that long. Even if you can get him to the playoffs and he can get through round one, round two, he's not built. His knee is not built to last for this whole season. You're going to have to put him on a super team, hold his ass all the way until February while the team does its thing, and then he's at the end of the bench and he starts in the playoffs, and then he somehow helps you. But he's not going to be a guy that's going to carry you to the championship with his knee.
So at this point of view, the Sixers, obviously we've said they should build around Tyrese Maxey, but do you think about moving Embiid?
Yeah, I would have moved Embiid at least 3 years ago. I would have listened to my doctors. Period. You know what I mean?
And Chad, you're asking who traded for him. It's the NBA. We see wild trades happen all the time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, anybody who got two superstars that's ready to go, they'll trade for him. Right? You got superstars that'll do the heavy lifting. He is the heavy lifter. So the fact that he's gonna only play 50-something games, you can't rely on him. But you put his ass with Giannis over there. Let Giannis play through the regular season, and he can come in and out. There's teams. He goes and plays with Jokic around that bitch.
Wow.
I'm just saying he just ain't gonna be the number one guy winning that championship, and unless his ass get one of those RoboCop knees. I'm just being honest, man.
But you don't think slimming down, taking some wear and tear off of that knee?
No. It helps. Listen, it helps. Losing weight, it helps the pounding, and it helps, so if he got sore every 2 days, right? Or every 2 games, he got like a little sore. Maybe now is every four games, it'll get to that same response. So losing the weight, that it helps. So
somebody said trade him for Chet, but
that nigga can't run up and down with them young boys like that.
Don't be surprised Oklahoma City Thunder do something completely wild and crazy. You got teams who need draft picks. They have a stockpile full of them. They do have some pieces they can move. And this thing we talk about with championships, right? They're a little bit different because they're a younger crew, and that crew still coming to its own. But most times, if the team tries to run it back with the same crew, it's difficult to replicate that championship success. I would say they're obviously a different spot because the SGA is still young. SGA is basically the OG of that team. You got all these young kids. J-Dub, literally, coming off of all NBA, all defense. Sky's the limit over there. But don't be surprised they do some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, the Duck people. Oh, and listen, I be watching them. They're funny. I be watching them. They funny as hell. Asian got some fun ass games, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
So 27 Tay said, would you do Kuminga for Embiid? The word's got to put a lot on it.
If I'm Warriors, I would.
The bread got to match.
If I'm both teams, I would. Yeah, that's a good one.
But if you're Warriors, you got to throw some more shit in there.
You're throwing a whole bunch of, throwing some tech company stuff. Throwing one of those bomber side deals, down the back door, some shit like that. But Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry doing all the heavy lifting during the regular season for majority of those games, fuck yeah.
Would you include Draymond Green in that?
Yes.
Okay. Warriors fans, I'm just saying, because you got to make the money match.
Jimmy Butler and Draymond is kind of like the same.
Somebody said Zion for Embiid. That is hilarious.
New Orleans, you you get somebody that's worse. So nah.
So we talk skinny Embiid, we talk skinny Luka. Let me see what else we got.
We got nothing.
We good?
Time for me to eat dinner.
It is dinner time, ladies and gentlemen.
I had to take a staycation, man.
Why did you have to take a staycation, Gil? A lot going on. I'm waiting to find out what we're doing. I'm ready and willing.
One, I had to take a staycation because mentally, man, like this charge, man. Like I'm trying to go to court right now. We were supposed to go to court on Monday. They talking about they need more time.
Who needs more time?
Them. Like, no, nigga, no. Come up with that bullshit you got now. Let's go. And like, I wanna go to work right now. So now I gotta sit here and like I want to get this shit over with. I'm sorry. Like, so I had to go staycate. Go and give me some room service.
At least all out till next October, Gil, if you don't mind.
No, yes, that's fucking next. That is 2026.
It's almost 2026.
I'm mad because they got my passport. Like, well, I try to go on vacation. I want to go on vacation. I'm gonna sit here with your funky asses talking about like, yeah, we're gonna push it back. No, give me my goddamn passport then.
Motherfucker, you better go to Terranea and keep it local.
What's that?
Terranea, Palos Verdes, Gil. You also have the resort at Pelican Hill, another fine resort.
Oh, yeah, Pelican Hill's my shit. Yeah, Pelican Hill's my shit.
Yeah. Nice rooms, very spacious. Lovely pool.
Your staycation is when you don't leave town. You just you just get a room somewhere. You know, most people call it creeping. You know, but me, I'm married. Staycation. You go to the spa. You do regular shit.
Stay local, but look, you get to the hotel, you can do what you want to do. Feel like a whole new person.
It's like, yeah, so where you coming from out of town? Nah, just down the street. What's up?
It counts. Whenever I'm in vacation mode, I'm in vacation mode. Currently in vacation mode. Love popping up to do these streams with you, Gil. Obviously, whenever you reach out, if I don't have Little League obligations or high school obligations, I'm always down to pull up. Hopefully, Gil's Arena. Back soon. Be nice. My favorite show.
Yeah. Your black ass has got to wait.
Basketball season has started. About a week. Training camp open. We're in the midst of
Ralphie, when is season 4? It's coming.
What's up, Ralphie? What's up, legend? Appreciate you for all the hats and gear.
It's coming at some point.
Basketball season starts 18 days. Training camp, I think, opens next week, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
of basketball.
Hey, we might as well listen. We might as well just do online. Like if there was a Gil's Arena online version.
Basketball season is starting, ladies and gentlemen.
Because all it is going to be Gil's Arena and the basketball and the football and the football. What's the name, man?
There is a football season too, but Gil's Arena, a former channel known as Gil's Arena on YouTube, now The Arena, 1.13 million subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, for basketball content. We did mix in some football content every once in a while. Has some very legendary watch parties for predominantly basketball content. So the 1.13 million subscribers at that point who are looking for basketball content, hopefully we can give you some very soon. Did have a great Shakur Stevenson interview. Don't really do boxing normally, but it was great to get his insight and perspective.
Yeah. For
sure. But any final word before we head out?
All right, yeah, listen, I got battle mode right there. We got our game Friday. Week 2 for us. Week 2 of battle mode football. Then starting next week, we're gonna start doing battle mode throughout the week. Just different games throughout the week and make it more of a regular thing on that channel.
Always working. That is Gil's Arena battle mode.
Do some 2K. Yeah, we got to do some 2K stuff. So we'll do 2K starting probably Monday, Tuesday.
Aunt Jay, I don't know if we still have that SeatGeek bag, so I can't give them any free promo until I can confirm that we still have that going on. A lot to be discussed. Gil's Arena, the #1 basketball show, top 20 show on YouTube. Once they started releasing the numbers, 1.13 million subscribers, 900 million views in 2.5 years. A growth unmatched by any other show. Maybe McAfee, but I don't think he was doing those numbers 2 years in.
No. Yeah, he wasn't doing those numbers early.
No, he was not. Top 20. Hopefully we'll be back with the top 20 show at some point. Until then, we appreciate y'all.
All right. Peace. Love everybody. See y'all this week. Was Saturday or something? What's up to Josiah, you know?
Oh, yeah. You want to? Oh, yeah. Oh, I got Little League. Yeah, I can do Saturday for sure. Yeah, I can do Saturday.
All right.
All right,
See
for
y'all
sure.
Saturday.
See y'all
I'll
Saturday.
see y'all Friday, but then we'll see y'all Saturday.
All right. Everybody have a
Bye.
great night.